America. However, someone that is also from heaven. And then I am definitely an African, worldwide, knowing that the purpose of life is to understand who you are. Today I stand before you today to talk about the Emerge Us Conference. What is the Emerge Us Conference? The Emerge Us Conference is a 3-day conference that has 3 different initiatives merged into one. The first day of the Emerge Us Conference is the Emerge Us Entertainment Gala. Let me put some light on that and why. Hollywood, where I'm from, is one of the most evil and distorted industries that a person could ever be involved in. And because of that, there's a lot of people that have been misled in the entertainment industry. I've been monitoring the entertainment industry for over 18 years to see what the problems are, as I'm also involved in that industry, directly and indirectly. And what I've monitored over time is that there's a lot of things in the entertainment industry that causes people not to be who they're designed to be, but who that industry of darkness would want them to be. So because of that, I have created a new entertainment industry called the Blackwood Worldwide. The Blackwood Worldwide is an entertainment industry that's designed to spirit-tain and edutain by the way of entertainment, which gives you the light of understanding that entertainment was never designed for us to hurt and kill each other. Entertainment was never designed to discredit each other or to get involved in all of the evil practices that entertainment has brought. So what I have done with this first day is going to be so amazing. We have emerged the spiritual part of the conference with the theme of the conference, and then the entertainment part of it. So we will have some amazing, amazing artists on that day. Some people that's bringing some things from Jamaica, Bingy Blaze, which you'll see his video. He's not here today, but they did send some videos just to tell you thank you and excuse them for not being here today, but that they will see you on the 17th through the 19th of July. Bingy Blaze is our theme artist. What is our theme for the Emerge Us Conference? The theme is we gotta make Africa great again. Somebody say that with me. We gotta make Africa great again. That's what the whole mission is to make Africa great again. Because Africa is the first and Africa will be the last. And in that, if you understand what that means, then you'll also understand your responsibility in it. But let's move on. The next thing is the day number 2, the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide Summit and inaugural induction. What is the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide? The Black Kings and Queens Worldwide are the movers and the shakers of God's kingdom. It's not a religious mission, it's a relationship mission. And so we have to understand that in the midst of all of the things that we do, and I heard Natalie mention that this is a Christian initiative. I want to change that thought. It's not a Christian initiative, it's a Christ-like initiative. Because there's a lot of people that claim religion, but their heart is still evil. And so I just want you to understand that being Christ-like, there's a mission in it. And if you don't know what it is, I would just ask you to study the how Christ moved when he was on earth. Because if you study how he moved when he was on earth, that's my movement here on earth to the best of my ability. The other thing is to understand that there are a lot of economic values here in Africa. The economic values that we have here in Africa, a lot of people that are in Africa don't even understand it. So we have to make Africa great again by informing and giving the information and rebirthing the mindset of our people all through Africa. Understanding that before the foundations of this earth, that there was a plan, and that plan is being executed right now. And the Emerge Us Conference is one of the participants in that plan. The other thing that I want you to understand about the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide, these are the people who have committed to their predestined God-given purpose, that understand that No one that is here existed on earth came without a purpose. All of us have something that we're designed to do, and that's what you have to find in order to be whole. I would hate to inform you of this, but if you're not walking in that predestined purpose, you're only existing. You're not living. And so if you're only existing, that means that it's like the Walking Dead, that you walk around, but you don't even understand a purpose of why you're here. So that's what the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide is. It's an emergence of bringing out that portion of it, mixing it with business principles, agriculture, global warming, all of the things that's necessary to make Africa great again. A list coming from all around Africa. It's just going to be an amazing situation. But one of the things that I wanted you to know is that one thing that's necessary is wherever the territory is, you have to get the territory people involved. So we have a lot of people from Ghana that will also be a part of our summit. Then the next day, that evening, those who have committed to their divine purpose, they will be initiated, or they will be inaugurally inducted into the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide. Now let me say this. The next day is our Black I Am International Awards. Everyone that is a part of the Black Eye International Awards, if they have accepted to receive honor, they have also accepted to be a part of the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide. That's just an accountability to the awards that you're going to receive. So on the third day, the Black I Am International Awards, everyone that's honored there, they will be joining and they will be inducted into the Black Kings and Worldwide on the second day. But everyone that's inducted into the Black Kings and Queens Worldwide don't have to be an honoree. Some people are just taking on that initiative to make sure that they're being held accountable for the reason that they're here. So those 3 days are going to be so amazing. This is my 9th year of the Black I Am International Awards. The great thing that I want to inform you of is that there has been people from all over Africa that have attended my award show in the U.S. Now with the administration that's all over the place, some people are challenged to do so. So my heart said, I have to take it to where my heart is, and that's Africa. So that's one of the reasons why this conference is going forth. There's going to be so many amazing pieces to this conference, so many amazing people involved. The things that you see over on the screen, that's just teasers of a few of the people that's involved. But in the midst of it, it doesn't stop here. The Emergence Conference is going to turn into an Emergence movement in Africa, all over. So we're starting it here in Ghana. We're starting it here in Ghana. That's what God told me. He said Ghana first, and Accra was the designation and the destination. And so we are going to come here to start the mission to make Africa great again. We have some very, very amazing people on my team that are from Ghana. And my brother, Dr. Kevin K.O. Cates, is also my co-executive producer, which you will see his video here shortly, just to talk to you and tell you thank you for allowing us to give you the information about the conference. So that's what I would have to say about the Emergence Conference. Emerging us is emerging us spiritually, intellectually, in business, in economics, and all of the things in agriculture, and all of the things that we need in order to make Africa great again. That's the mission of this vision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harris, for sharing the initiative and the objective behind this event and gathering. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, from the media, now it's the time for us to ask as many questions as we might have, right? As Dr. Harris was speaking, there may be some areas within this 3-day conference that you might want further clarification on. So I'm going to ask that the floor be opened for each of you to ask any question that you might have. And Jessica Chimesi is going to be listing down those questions. Once we are through with all questions, then Dr. Harris would return to the podium and have them answered. Yes, so please feel comfortable and ask any questions whatsoever that come to your mind with regards to the conference, because we don't just see you as media we've invited, we see you as media partners, yes? So who would like to kickstart, please, with the questions ahead of the conference? Please just lift your hand up or stand up and go ahead with your questions, please. The objective of this is to have as many questions as you might have. Yes, please do get up. Let me come right over and give them a mic. Yes, your name and your question, please. And your media house.
My name is Kelson, and I represent Daily Analyst. Doc, I would want you to throw some more light on the fact that this is not a religious movement, as you pointed out. Because for me, from what you elucidated, it more or less seems to be like a religious movement. If you can throw some more light on that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Harris. I'd ask that you, Justice is taking notes of them, so you then address all the questions at the podium, so we can also have proper visuals for that. Any other question, please? Is there any other question or comment? Yes.
Thank you. Good morning to all. I'm Rafia to Achiwara Power. During her presentation, she did mention it's Christ-like, and it's kind of similar to his question. Is it with regards to the Christianity alone, the Christian religion, or other religions are also permitted to join this movement? Thank you.
Very well. So Justiska, similar to the first question, but slightly different as well. Any other question, please? Is there any other question? Please go ahead and ask all the questions, because that's really the purpose of our gathering this morning, yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Benjamin from the Insight newspaper. Yes, you said you hope to transform the conference into a movement. When do you intend to do this? Do you have timelines, maybe next year, next 2 years, next 5 years? Thank you.
Great question, thank you. Is there any other question, please? Yes, okay.
Good morning again. Adelaide, I want Doc to throw more light on what the Black Kings and Queens movement is, so we can all understand better. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. So you want more insight on the Black Kings and Queens movement specifically. Who am I missing? Okay, let me be biased and get the lady first.
Good morning. I would like you to throw more light on the Emergers Entertainment Gala. Since you made mention that it is not a religious movement, it is a godlike movement. I would like to know if it will be centered on only let me say godly stuff, like the secular people will be sidelined. I would like you to show more light on that. Thank you very much. My name is Jennifer Japion. I'm a student of University of Ghana.
Thank you, Jennifer, for asking that question. Now it looks like that there are quite a lot of concerns as per that. So Dr. Harris will certainly clarify those, yes.
All right, thank you very much. I'm silent. Please, my question is, who are the target audience as far as this Emergers conference is concerned? Thank you.
The target audience, yes.
And I'm John Bonner with GTV. For me, the concept is not clear, and so I would like you to clarify the concept of this whole conference. And also, I'm excited you mentioned resources that Africa is endowed with, but the utilization for economic development has been a challenge. I would like you to tell me how this conference is going to help us effectively utilize these resources to develop the continent.
Brilliant. But Justice, I hope you got that, because that was quite a weighty question. Thank you very much. Very important question you just asked. Is there any other? Why? Justice, have you got all the questions? Okay. So you're asking, you mentioned the economic potential of Africa, and you want to know how the event is going to help address that issue, yes? And the entire concept. Yes, so firstly, the economic aspect and how the event is going to help to contribute to improving that, and the better understanding of the entire concept of the event, yes? Okay. Please ask now, just to make it smoother. We wouldn't want to take your whole morning and afternoon, so just ask now. Yes, please.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Ahmed with the Save the Mind Foundation. I think the first question that I have has already been asked by Said, that who were the targeted audience, and also I think somebody asked a question about being a Christ-like, in relation to Muslims and Christians. But I think this is just a some clarification I also want to make. If somebody speak about somebody being a Christ-like in your neighborhood, it doesn't mean whether you're Christian or Muslim. Muslims respect Christ as an honest prophet, of God, and Christians also honor him as the Son of God. So basically, I think it doesn't really connotate to religious aspect of Holy Christianity, but it brings both together. And the second aspect is with the business aspect, when the man from GTV asked that what is it going to bring about, the economic freedom or something. Once people are coming into your country for programs, there's going to be this form of exchange. And basically it's business, economics and money, finance. So when somebody's coming from the States, somebody's coming from, let's say, any other country in Europe, they bring money, we do exchange, they buy from our people, then business keeps going. So I think that aspect is also good. But then, madam, please kindly throw more light again for any other person who still wants. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for answering the question and then asking for more light. But yes, very good points there. Thank you. Do we have any other question, please? And I think it's also of critical importance as Dr. Harris addresses the religious or spiritual aspects, because of course she's a minister, so just naturally her background will sort of seep into the event, but it's for all. It's not just for Christians, as she highlighted. Do we have any other question, please? Was there someone? Okay.
Hello. So I'm sure some of you are like, why is she asking the question? She's part of the team. But looking at the list, for example, the day one, the Emergence Entertainment Gala, it has to do with fashion, music, and comedy. Thank you. I wanted to ask Dr. Angela, I already know the answer, but just for them. This goes to help our entertainment industry, and it gets our performances out there as well. So if there are any artists or fashion designers or in the country who are looking to sign up or join, is there a place they can fill a form? Is there a way they can join? How do they get involved with the program locally as well? Any artisans or musicians or comic performers, anything? Thank you.
Thank you, Morissette. Yes, you're a part of the team, but that's a very necessary question as per how people in the industry, in the arts sector, can actually be a part of this. Okay, do we have any other question, please? Any other? Do we have any other question? Anyone here, please? Ladies? No? Nothing you'd want to ask or clarify? So is that to say that none of us have any other question? Okay, now as mentioned earlier, we see one another really as media partners, and so if there is anything you will need to better improve, be it your reports or coverage on the day, please ask. As Dr. Harris mentioned, and as is quite evident on the pull-ups, we've got the Emergence Entertainment Gala, the Black Kings and Queens Summit and Induction, the Black I Am International Awards. So if there is any question or clarification that comes to mind, please feel free and ask. Yes? Okay, thank you very much. Dr. Harris, please do come up. You can come up right up to respond to them.
Well, before I start answering questions, I have some team members up here that I want to call and give them an opportunity to just say a few words about who they are and their involvement in the conference. And I think that will also shed some light on where this conference is going, and then I'll be happy to answer any questions, okay? So let's start with Jessica. Jessica is I'm the executive producer. Jessica is now the producer of the Emergence Conference Ghana, and she will be traveling with me all over Africa to help me with this initiative.
Good day, everyone. I'm super elated to be here this morning, addressing the press and everyone gathered here. I welcome all guests and everyone once again. My name is Jessica Chumesi. I was the 56th National Union of Ghana student and the Secretary for Women's Development. It hasn't been easy there because I championed and mothered over 6 million Ghanaian female students. I have been their mouthpiece. And for me today is an honor for this initiative to be traveling to Africa and me being the first producer. It's an honor and I owe it to God and to my boss here as well. I'm super grateful. Today I stand here not only as the former NUC Secretary for Women's Development or not only as a student leader. I stand here not only as the conference producer for the Emergence Conference, but I also stand here as a youth advocate. And everyone, we need you. The time is now. Let's make Africa great again. Thank you.
That's my producer, y'all. So the next person that I want to call up is Mr. Charles Benin. Mr. Charles Benin, his work will speak for itself. He is a part of our team, and he's very influential in a lot of areas, but I believe that the light that he's going to shed on who he is will also show you the type of team that we are developing in order to make Africa great again.
Thank you. Okay, so my name is Charles Benin. Professionally, I'm an insurance broker. Used to work with a leading insurance brokerage firm of the country for around 18 years. I became its CEO in Sierra Leone. Held 2 managing director slots with Ideal Insurance Brokers as the MD, then Blue Ocean as the president. Presently, I work on my own. Chief Consultant Officer of Iconic Legends Limited. I've been involved in a lot of projects involving Africans in the diaspora and on the continent. So when Dr. Harris was introduced to me and she mentioned that is the project she wanted to initiate in Ghana, I felt it resonates with my vision. As an African, I traveled to US to do a lot of events with African Americans, and I believe she has a very brilliant idea we all need to support. I've also been involved in honoring some of the great leaders of the country. Duncan Williams, Archbishop, Charles Nassari, Apostle General Sam Kranchenka, they all received a US President Lifetime Achievement Award through me. She does the same thing, so I thought we could collaborate. I have first degree psychology, University of Cape Coast, master's MBA at Kwame Nkrumah University Marketing. Then I hold 2 honorary doctorate degrees in humanities and doctorate of professorship also from the United Graduate College and Seminary in US. I'm here to help all of us promote this vision, and I believe if you're a student here and you really want to have clarity on why you exist, you have to be involved. And my suggestion is when you leave here, just tell somebody you like on campus that there's something brilliant coming and you want them to be involved. Thank you.
All right, so the next person that I'm going to call my executive director